And thanks for joining us. Before we get to our coronavirus headlines, we are 1 week out from the election with one key focus tonight, making sure your vote counts.
We have team coverage. Jamie Perez is sharing options you have to get to the polls. But first, Gabriela Becerra explains why, if your ballot is sitting with you at home tonight, don't count on the mail getting it there in time. Gabby?
Well, today is the last day recommended to return your ballot by mail and have it arrive on time. But there are plenty of other options you can use to get it back to the clerk's office.
If you didn't get your ballot in a mailbox today, don't toss it in tomorrow.
You're really risking that it's going to arrive too late to be counted.
The U.S. Supreme Court ruled last night all Wisconsin ballots need to be in the clerk's hands before polls close on November 3rd. The Postal Service can't guarantee ballots mailed after today meet that deadline. Madison Clerk Mayor Beth Witzel-Bale expected that decision, but she's concerned it will confuse voters.
We had been saying to voters, return your ballot sooner rather than later, just in case that would happen. And so we were kind of bracing for that type of ruling to come out.
The clerk's office recommends returning your absentee ballot in person to avoid missing the count.
It just breaks our hearts when it's the day after the election and absentees show up in the mail.
Ballots can be returned at any of the city's 14 absentee ballot boxes located at fire stations throughout Madison and Elver Park.
The earlier you return your ballot, the more time there is for us to follow up with you if there is an issue with your absentee envelope.
Voters can drop their ballots off at the clerk's office before Election Day or at their assigned polling location on November 3rd.
Our goal in the clerk's office is that every eligible voter will be able to cast a ballot and have that ballot counted.
So if you haven't put your ballot in a mailbox yet, the clerk says hang on to it and return it in one of those alternate options. That way you know it's counted on Tuesday.